Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to Donkey Kong Land 3. This is part 8 and we find ourselves in World 5 called Tin Can Valley. And you may wonder, why is it called Tin Can Valley? There's actually a pretty good reason for that, but I'm not going to give that away quite yet. But anyway, last time we stopped at the sheepy shop and got ourselves another DK coin and another mysterious watch. Ooh, I finally set the official term for them. We still don't know what they are. But we do know what a save point is. Let's go save up and let's see if our progress has been improving. 71%. Okay, that is definitely an improvement. So let's improve that even more by completing more stages, collecting more collectibles. And we're going to do that in Ugly Ducting. Interesting name. Next pipe stage coming up. Okay, unlike Poisonous Pipeline, this is actually not a stage where the controls are reversed. I should have made it reversed controls because this wait's not even close to being as challenging as Poisonous Pipeline was, but still, it is what we have to work with. Another swimming stage in a pipeline, even though it is with regular controls. It is a stage where a lot of hidden stuff is, but I'm not too sure where I need to go first, so don't mind me if I get lost constantly in here. There's a lot of split pathways here. Most of them leading to a lot of secrets that aren't really required. However, some of them are. And this is the first one. Okay, luckily I took the correct pathway at first. Because my memory does not allow me to actually remember where everything is here. So I need to do that on the go. Which is not a bad thing, because usually that also ends up being a way to actually clear everything. Although sometimes not in the correct order. But if I miss something, I just go back into the stage and find it in a second try. Can always do it like that. Okay, there you are. I was all ready to say it would be nice if I know where the bonus coin spawns. If it would have been somewhere else than in the top right corner, I wouldn't have had time to actually go back for it. There's also a way to fail the bonus. Actually completing the objective but not getting the coin in time because of not knowing where it is. Also something you can blame the small Game Boy screen for. Oh, we're out of the water. And this is why we're out of the water. Just like with the normal underwater stages, coin cannot be placed underwater, so in a stage like this they actually placed them in a little section above the water. Created a special air pocket just for this guy. How nice of them. Okay, here's the K. Once again a stage where it actually takes a while before you find the first Kong letter. Something that happened in the previous stage as well. Nothing down here. Okay, it looks like this is where we need to go. Okay, these guys were placed way too close together. Okay, more out of the water action. Checkpoint. Okay, it's going to look like we're going to stay out of the water. Apparently only the first half of the level was underwater. And why is there no animal sign here? What did I miss? We didn't miss anything. Here's Squawks. However, this no animal sign is only here to prevent you from going back. Which is a shame, because otherwise we could finally find out what would happen if you take Squawks into the water. That is a collision of powers we're apparently not able to see. Or not allowed to see, I must say. But okay, we're bashing the baddies with Squawks. And this can't be everything. No, there's stuff up here. No way it would have been that easy. Come on. Stupid buzzers. Okay, coin, where are you? There you are. Also starting to become a problem. Where does the bonus coin spawn the moment the mission is complete? And then in the final second, finally finding it. Okay, go left first. Here's a Kong letter. And here's a Kremling. Okay, another Squawks barrel. Not sure why, because... Are you able to actually reach this point of the level without Squawks? If the answer to that question is no, then why was there a Squawks barrel there and not just a regular Kong barrel to give us an extra hit? That still functions, even if we're an animal buddy. But anyway, let's not question those game developer decisions. Should be nearing the end now. We have everything, even all of the Kong letters, so the end of stage flag is never far off. Whenever you are in a situation like that. Stalagmite Frights is going to be the next cave stage in this game. In fact, I say next cave stage, but I'm pretty sure it's the first one. Say hello to the final aesthetic we have not seen yet in Donkey Kong Land 3, the cave aesthetic. Introduced very late. And there's still a Kong barrel in my vicinity, so allow me. That is a much better way of doing it. Unlike what was happening in the last couple of episodes. Oh, these guys actually also return. Pretty random to find them here, but the ghost barrels are here, as you can see. Also making an appearance from Donkey Kong Country 3 in this game. But anyway, to finish my story. Last couple of episodes it was kind of a thing for me to get hit immediately after finding a Kong barrel. It's way more wise to do it the other way around. Getting hit right after a Kong barrel, with the Kong barrel still being a thing. So you can actually get that hit back again. But okay, after that ghost barrel asking a lot of my patience, we can finally continue. Although, because of that situation, I was actually able to finish my story. A rare sight. Usually there's a lot of stuff happening in the level and I get distracted from my stories way too much. Okay, no animal sign, but don't be scared. This is another example of the game preventing you from returning to the first part of the stage with the animal buddy you're supposed to do the second part with. In this case, Squitter. Also a good old friend we have not seen a whole lot of in this game. Even though it's more than Ellie, but I still feel you see a little bit too few of this guy as well. Squitter always deserves more love. It's actually a shame that he also disappears into nothing after this game. We don't see him in the new era of Donkey Kong Country, and we also don't see him in Donkey Kong 64. It would have been amazing to see how this guy actually functions in a 3D platformer. Although they do still have the chance, of course. Nobody is stopping Nintendo or any other developer to... Okay, this is proving to be quite difficult. But anyway, it would be nice if we actually see another 3D Donkey Kong game and then actually returning old animal buddies from the Country series, like Squitter for instance, and actually see how they function in 3D. We do have Rambi and Enguarde in Donkey Kong 64, but those are actually the only two animal buddies that appear there. Even though Squawks also appears in that game, he's not an animal buddy in that game, so Squawks does not officially count, I feel. Okay. Interesting. I should have been hit there. But we've already had an episode where I talked about weird hitboxes in this game. Okay, fair enough. I deserve to be hit in the bonus, so only fair I get hit after it to compensate for that. Uh-oh. Getting hit once I don't mind, but I don't want to get hit twice. At least not with a Kong barrel not being in between them. Okay, that was a checkpoint. And this is an extra hit. And there's a Kong barrel right behind it, so... Even if you die and spawn at the checkpoint, you can immediately start this second part of the stage with full health again. Oh. Okay, the Kong barrel's a little bit too far back again, so... I'll take my chances. Let's get the end up here. Okay, there's more stuff up there. Banana indicating there are secrets. Let's go see what kind of secret it is. We know the possible candidates for that. And we know the DK coin is one of them. Steel keg. Coin. Spelled with a K. I know the automated subtitles does not like the fact that this guy is called Coin with a K, because it's always spelling it wrong. I can't blame it. Coin is not an official word, of course, so... At least not coin with a K. Names. It's always pretty difficult to actually input automatically. And I don't have time to actually write subtitles myself, so... I'll just leave it with what we have. Oh, come on. That's what you get for rushing these levels. Normally, when I have a pretty big perspective, it's not a problem. Then I can see what is coming up ahead. But in these small Game Boy screen games, I can't always see what's coming up ahead, so... My instinct of running through these stages isn't always very wise. No, there's something up there. Dang it, can't go back. Let's sacrifice a life. I should have known that was there. Now that I think about it, I remember that secret over there. And I can't skip it because it's not a Kong letter or a 1-up that I can miss. It is the second bonus. I have to go back for that. See, I told you shouldn't rush in these small screen games. Okay, jump over this barrel to end up here. Because otherwise you can't reach it. A little bit further ahead. Bonus barrel. Really stupid, because I knew it was there and I still missed it. Interesting how that can work out sometimes. Bonuses that I can't remember where they are, I managed to find. And bonuses I do know where they are, and those I managed to miss. Go me. But this, once again, of course, happened because of me playing way too fast. I didn't quite have the chance to register that that part was coming up. Ow. I should have known there was going to be ghost barrels under these guys. That was pretty predictable. Okay, we're still looking out for the final Kong letter. So the end isn't quite coming up yet. At least it shouldn't, unless I missed that letter. There should still be a G coming up. Okay, this looks interesting. Oh, it's not an endless pit. Never mind then. Let's just continue. I'm not too sure if there was a secret up there. There might have been, but... Oh, here's the G, but I also missed the N, so... But at least we know where that is, unlike in one of the previous stages. And be careful for this guy, by the way. Interesting place to find this guy for the first time in this game. Right at the end of the stage. Pretty random. But okay, missed Kong letters aside, at least we know where the N is. I did grab it the first time, so... But besides that, it is actually time for Rool Duel. Out of the blue, we actually find the final boss of this game. Who would have guessed we were this close to the end of the game? For some random reason we fight him in a pipeline aesthetic. But this is Rool in Donkey Kong Land 3. It comes with a couple of moves we know from the Donkey Kong Country 3 fight. And hitting him also works kinda like in that game. We also hit him on his little propeller. But we can also do that from the front in this game, so definitely makes it a lot easier. Okay, here's his electricity attack. This time he can do it himself. He does not need any orbs on the sides of the arena for that this time. Pretty easy to avoid. As you can see, it goes on 3 heights. And only the final one we need to jump over. And also, like in Donkey Kong Country 3, he will start bouncing around the moment he's hit. So make sure to avoid him. And after bouncing across the arena 3 or 4 times, the next phase begins. Let's see what he can do now. Okay, he's realizing that his first electrical attack was a little bit too easy to avoid. Going to make it harder now. But okay, I lost my first Kong, so let's hope I can still do this first try. Okay, his pattern is kind of random now. Not per se difficult to avoid. Well, the moment Kiddy got hit, that was actually the most difficult one so far. Oh, oops. Well, that's one way to hit him. That's what you get for holding barrels above you, Dixie. And there he goes. That was Donkey Kong Land 3. Time for the credits. And as you might have seen, even defeating the final boss still gives you a bonus coin. Kinda like in the previous Donkey Kong Country games, the bonus coins, so far, we have not used at all yet. And that kinda indicates there's still more to this game. Even though we did beat the final boss now, we get the enemy roll call and the end credits after that, we're still not done with this game. We know how Donkey Kong Country 2, Land 2 and Donkey Kong Country 3 worked. We know the existence of a lost world. So why wouldn't this game have one? Of course, that is where this game continues. While the game is still pretty fun, trying to clear it normally, the moment you've defeated the final boss, you're not done when it comes to 100%. All of these bonus coins we've been collecting, all of these DK coins we've been collecting, are going to be used in that lost world. And in fact, we might also find a use for the watches that we've been finding in the cheapy shop at the memory game. Those are actually still the mysterious collectible. But even those are going to find its use in the lost world, and perhaps even after that. Question mark, there's something after the lost world? Not going to give away too much about that, but there's actually a lot more stuff to do. It's the whole reason why this episode is not called the finale. There's still a lot more content coming. So I might be doing a semi-closing of this project now. Because we're officially not done yet, but we are at the point where we can talk about a couple of things. Most of all, the future of the Donkey Kong Let's Plays, you might say. Because of these 3 or 6 games, I must say, the Country and Land series being so close together in chronological order when it comes to releasing of the games, I was also kind of forced to play them pretty close together in my Let's Plays. But it will end after this game. The next game that's going to be up on the running is going to be Donkey Kong 64. The one Donkey Kong game that released on the Nintendo 64, not counting Diddy Kong Racing, which is a spin-off, of course, but that one I've already covered. Even though I was planning on doing this one before that one, but because of circumstances was kinda forced to turn them around. But anyway, long story short, the high density of Donkey Kong Let's Plays will end after this project. We do still have Donkey Kong 64 to look out for on the Nintendo 64, but after that it's going to be a pretty long time before we see a solo Donkey Kong game again. We will still see Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong characters in other Mario games. The Donkey Kong games itself actually scaled down by a lot the moment Rare left Nintendo, because most of these games were by Rare, of course. But Donkey Kong is definitely not finished. There's still plenty of more games. Just the density is going to decrease by a lot. There's not going to be as many as there were in this time. This was definitely the golden era of Donkey Kong. But this game is still not completed. There is still a lot more to look out for. The Lost World is coming up next time in the next couple of episodes. And then it's waiting for Donkey Kong 64, which is going to be by far the longest and most epic Donkey Kong project so far on this channel. Even though there have been plenty of Donkey Kong games already. The classical Donkey Kong series, the Donkey Kong remake / expansion on the Game Boy, the Donkey Kong Country series and the Donkey Kong Land series. Already a lot of games covered. But Donkey Kong 64 is going to be the most epic one. Okay, the enemy roll call is about to end. Nothing new about that, all these characters we know, so it's time to close off this episode and let's continue with the Lost World next time and finish this game. Thank you all for watching, and Treecks out. even the game itself realizes it. The end with a question mark. There is more. Here we find the Lost World. Only accessible and only clearable if you've been collecting your collectibles. See you folks next time.